Before showing you very interesting and significant table about the court case of Netanyahu, let us see what comes out really recently about the situation. Justice Minister calls trial of Prime Minister Netanyahu versus political and legal persecution in the country's history after latest developments. No, everyone who followed you saw that clearly was found out that all this blaming of Netanyahu case 4,000 now, the other one also is going to be collected with milkshake. All this court case is no doubt, as I did a lot of YouTubes about it, coming to pieces. So this is interesting because the main blaming of Netanyahu was in this case. So let us see one of many tables which I did, and about Netanyahu. So what you have is the best meeting the Torah of Netanyahu. Interesting, the wise one, the clever one, no doubt the clever. Prime Minister for 12 years and more, definitely is quite clever. Then you have definitely be a head of the government. And then the Hebrew word for innocent is chaf mi pesha. Chaf mi pesha, this is chaf mi pesha, innocent. So Netanyahu, head of the government, in Israel definitely, chaf mi pesha, innocent. But the amazing verses here, when the Torah speaks about judgment and tells judges, lo tatem mishpat, don't incline judgment. Midvar sheker tirchak, be careful not to lie. Keep yourself far away from falsehood and so on. Amazing, exactly what was not done in this case. Because if one follows what's going on, clearly a lot of lies, lot of inclination, interest, automotives, and what is more important, I did not really show it, but in fact all this is in a prophecy of Bilam telling Balak what is going to be to the Jewish people and the Midianites, the other nations, Be'achrit hayamim. The name is when we speak about the end of days. Now it means this phenomena that we have today, about such situations. Exactly the Talmud says. The Talmud says in Tractate Sanhedrin that this will be the situation. Ha'emet nehederet will not be truth. Lies, falsehood. Clearly written there. You can read it, 97, A and B, and really Sanhedrin Tractate. So, no truth, lying, exactly what is going today. Then, what is written more about hatred to Orthodox Jews, and everybody, this was written that the people were are afraid of sin, Yereset will be like discussed. And everything which is happening today really is in this Talmud, Sanhedrin. And what is the situation? So our rabbis tell us, the Rambam says that Israel will be in such a terrible situation before Messiah. We see Iran and Hezbollah and 100,000 missiles around, and no doubt that situation is very bad. And the Maimonides says that this situation will bring to Jews to keep the Torah, to keep the mitzvot. Exactly what is written here. Shamor tishmoru et mitzvotei Hashem lochem. You will keep, will guard the commandments. Why? Because, when Jews are in such a danger, a threat, like it was in 6 Day War, so many Jews took up on themselves to keep the Torah, and only yeshivot really of studying Torah. Was it happened really in this time? It means that many Jewish people, many youngsters, felt there is a God, they learn Torah, so quite few yeshivas, important yeshivas, like Or Sameach, B'Shot Torah and Yerushalayim were open, because, you know, who knows if this situation is going to be now. But it's amazing to see how all what is happening in the Torah, the development of creation, minimal in the Torah, the best meeting really, of innocent, chaf mipeshet, out of crime, which is innocent, and then very small skip of Netanyahu, which is the best meeting of Netanyahu, and innocent, and also Memshala, very small, yeah, the head of the Prime Minister, the head of the Memshala in Israel. But the location is unbelievable. The location tells judges how careful they have to be not to incline, not to the judgments, the court case, and keeps themselves far away from any falsehood. And now they found out so many lies and so many falsehoods in these witnesses, you know, the state witnesses. How can you rely on state witnesses? We're doing everything to get out of punishment. Okay, this is a situation you follow, I'm sure. In Israel, all the news are full of this, telling us how, unfortunately, I want to blame Netanyahu, because they could not take him out by election, so this, the leftists, Meretz and all this, and all, Lieberman, Lapid, try to do it in a different way, to blame him, but everything now comes out. And hoping this is a sign before Messiah, at the end of days. It's amazing that he hears the word, B'achrit hayamim, at the end of days. And we are in the end of days, and exactly in the end of days, these are the signs that no truth, you know, and heresy government, exactly what we had, and anti-religious, anti-orthodox, anti-Torah, exactly. Everything comes out. So what will be then? Then it looks like we have so many troubles that we have to keep the mitzvot of God. So, as I said, very interesting, one of many, many tables clearly showing that all these false blames against Netanyahu, many, many of them, if one follows all, but the truth now comes out, because you are now judging for Messiah time, for Messiah, the truth will come out. It's an interesting and important, significant table